thought it was also interesting that you as an artist first is how you see things. Is it Spare Thoughts?
Spare Thoughts, yeah.
One of my favourite tracks.
Okay, cheers, man.
But then it's almost like that's before it, now it's now it's like it is the numbers. It's the money. How does it change now for you? Because you have to reach certain targets to an extent. Yeah,
I just think a lot of that stuff is out of my control. Like whether I catch on, whether people connect with me, I can only make the music that I can make. As obvious as that sounds, the rest of it is out of my hands. Whether like it works at the radio level, you know, all these things like the business side of it. There's pressure, but I like pressure because it makes me want to do well. But for me, success isn't about like all of that stuff, how much money I make, how much I sell. That would all be like great to, you know, what artist doesn't want to sell a load of records. But if it doesn't work, I wouldn't have seen myself as failing. I'd have seen myself as failing if I didn't take the opportunities given to me to actually say something what I felt was meaningful. But as long as when I look back and I can, you know, listen to my album and be like, I'm glad I said that, I meant every word I said. That for me is me doing my part, and then the rest of it is not in my control.
So obviously you got the song that really put me onto you, like Spare Thoughts, but Miss Online Superstar.
Yeah.
It seems cliche to take that subject on, but what did you actually see? What were you seeing personally? You just thought, okay, actually, I'm actually going to write a song.
I think it was a girl that I knew, and she was like proper cool. But when like we had a friendship, and then when I started following her on like Instagram and that, it was like, whoa, it's like a completely different person to the one I knew, and not really. Yeah, it was just it kind of shocked me, and then I was kind of looking around. I was like, actually, I've probably been guilty of, you know, doing that and not trying to paint myself in a way that isn't really me, and looking around, I was like, yeah, it just felt like a lot of people were doing that. So I wasn't trying to like make anyone feel bad or stupid. It was just kind of trying to make you think like you're worth something, you're valuable because of who you are, not because of how popular or whatever you are on these social networks. And that's for guys and girls. It might come out in different ways. It might come out in the same way, but I think it's just as relevant for both.
And everyone knows you've got the track with Tink.
Yeah.
So she's getting a lot of buzz nowadays.
Yeah.
When Tink was talking about on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So tell us about how that collaboration came together.
My A&R asked me if I'd heard of Tink, and to be honest, I hadn't. This was like, I don't know, quite a while ago, and he told me to check her out. I was listening, I was like, wow, this girl's sick. Like, she can sing, she can rap, she's saying stuff. Then I found out she's only 19. I was like, what on earth? Like, she's wicked. So I just became a fan. And like, that was more just my A&R like to saying, check her out. Like, it's good music. Then when we was gonna make a remix for Me and My Pen, which was a track off my last EP, 4 Months Further, he was like, do you want to get Tink on it? I was like, of course I want to get Tink on it. So he had that relationship there, and yeah, she done her thing. She's proper cool. I've chatted with her. She's wicked, and she's gonna go far. So yeah, it's exciting to see her journey.
Would the next step be trying to actually construct a track together?
I'd love to do that. I mean, she's obviously America based. She's making tracks with the likes of Jay-Z and that now. So it's I think we contacted her at the right time. But you know, when I spoke to her, she said she loved the track and she really, you know, really enjoyed it, kind of thing. So if there's the opportunity to do something with her, like us both in the studio together, I'd jump at that chance.